Ladies and gentlemen, Poor Richard and the Almanacs.
Good evening, Sydney. Love the Opera House. Looks bigger on the postcards. We're Poor Richard and the Almanacs, and you can dance to this one. I know you've got the choice between concrete and grass. Personally, I plumb for the grass, but...
You're a purist.
Well, baby said sooner or later, gonna waste some time. I'm gonna take you where the wind won't whine. Drop you somewhere down where the woodbine to wine. One word to get in, and then we're almost living in sin. That's my baby doll. Mama said knock you out was a favorite song, so you can see how we would get along. I keep thinking Mama told me not to come. She only wanted an inch. You know, she almost had me convinced. That's my baby doll. Woo-hoo. Baby wants, baby gets. She only has to hold out her hand. Baby talks with no regrets. When baby walks, you answer yes, and someone round here must understand. I was doing my level best to guess your age. She said you're never gonna satchel that page. Pulled another bird in a barbed wire cage. It's one word to get in, and then you're almost living in sin. That's my baby doll. Woohoo! She only has to hold out her hand. Baby talks with no regrets. When baby walks, you answer yes. Well, someone round here must understand. I was doing my level best to guess your age. She said you're never gonna satchel that page. Pulled another bird in a barbed wire cage. It's one word to get in, and then you're almost living in sin. That's my baby doll. Woohoo!
What a great night.
Thank you.
We couldn't have ordered a better night.
Says, why don't you come on back to bed? Don't you think you've said enough? Brushes the hair out of her face, and then she gives me a little shrug. I'm a fool. I just won't wait for you to discover what to do. Little fool, little fool. She says, why don't you put the paper down? Why don't you let the shade blind? I always hoped you'd come around, but I guess you're never coming back. What a fool. I just won't wait for you to discover what to do. Little fool, little fool. Teach you something. The world won't wait for you. If you think you'll get up to something, at least try something new, something new. What to do, little fool, little fool. She says, why won't you come on back to bed? Don't you think you've said enough? Brushes the hair out of her face, and then she gives me a little shrug. Yeah, I'm a fool. Just won't wait for you to discover what to do. Little fool, little fool.
Richard Costelli, he writes all these songs. He sings them, he plays them, he dances. He's for hire. It's Brett Hendershot on the drums. He's doing a pretty good job, don't you think? Play something what? Something new?
This one's a little friendlier. Within reason.
This one's going to be on the record. We have a record coming out.
This one's on the 45. Coming out soon to a record shop near you. Doesn't matter where we're living. When everybody started breaking into pairs, well, my arms got tired and my voice grew thin. Hey Valeria, I'm not gonna tell any more lies. Hey Valeria, I was gonna turn water into wine, but then I stopped and I thought and I changed my mind. Take a match to a long dark stare and then you settle back in your favorite chair. Take a match to an un-American brand. You're my favorite measure of sass and sand. Hey Valeria, I'm not gonna tell any more lies. Hey Valeria, I was gonna change water into wine, but then I stopped and I thought and I changed my mind.
Thank you. That sounds better.
It's gonna make you cry again. Good God, it's so damned easy. Reach for the sky and then when you smile, it's like a great train robbery. That you be so special, never reckon on the end game wrestle. Well, everybody's gotta learn that lesson. You all joke when it comes to the testing. It's gonna have to hurt a bit more than a prick on your ring finger. Stripping off the thorns again from Mother Nature's softer reminder. You always thought this could be so special, never reckoned on the end game wrestle. Well, everybody's gotta learn that lesson. We all joke when it comes to the testing. You need a kick in the head before you realize what's been said. You need a punch in the mouth before you finally figure it out. Your luck has gone south, he's a great big loud. You can't go back to that. There's no need to get paranoid. Why do you shrink from each suggestion? If he's a must to avoid, send him off with an honorable mention. It's what you get when you're playing with fire, rolling around the streets of desire. He talks tough, but his touch is tired. Needs much when the devil is driving. You need a kick in the head before you realize what's been said. You need a punch in the mouth before you finally figure it out. Your luck has gone south, he's a great big loud. You can't go back to that. Not to that. What you want from this grim reaper? Yeah, don't you know it's true? Well, you can hear what they're selling, see what they're yelling. Yeah, you can tell, 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 you can always tell. gonna make you smile again. Good God, it should be so easy. I'll reach for the sky and then when you smile it's like a great train robbery. The great train robbery. The great train robbery. The great train robbery. Woo-hoo!
Haven't had a big rock ending, Richard.
Well, that's better. Well, this is one that's tender. Grab somebody that you like and
Hold them close.
do what you like to do with them. She says, I've got a lot to learn. I'll get more than my fingers burn. One day I'll take a nasty turn. Everyone's talking.
Everybody's talking.
Everyone's talking. I'll sift through any kind of trash to find what you'd call a decent match. One day I'm gonna lift a lash. Everyone's talking.
Everybody's talking.
Everyone's talking. It came as a sort of surprise that we couldn't see.